So session 1, June 3rd. So what I need to do for my style of training is I use clicker-based training, and so I have to do something called charging the clicker. It's just associating something good with that sound. So what I'm going to do like that is I'm going to take a few treats in my hand, and I'm going to give him the treats one at a time while I'm clicking my clicker. That's going to do do two things. It's going to associate this click sound with something good, a treat, and then it is also going to let the guys know that they've done something right. So I'm going to stand in front of him. I'm with Carter here, and I'm going to click him and treat him. I'm going to do this, about 10 times or so. Right, and so that's kind of just going to let him know that when I do that sound, it's going to be tied with a treat. So, and we know that jumping is the #1 thing that you want to work on. In order to get to that point, the way I teach no jumping is by what I call an auto sit. An auto sit is just that. The dog sits automatically without being prompted, without being asked. How we achieve that is we are going to do an exercise where we walk around the room, wherever you're training, and we're going to stop in random places. The key is to ignore the dog completely. We're going to hold our hands up, up by our chest so that they can't jump and touch them. We're not going to look at them. We're not going to touch them. We're not going to talk to him. When you start this, they're going to jump, they're going to bark, they're going to scratch at your feet. They're going to do everything in their power to get these treats. We're going to ignore it. We're going to let them do it, because when they get in front of us, they're going to sit down, and when they do that, we're going to click and treat them. Alright? Now everything I work with has a release word. A release word is just that. It gives the dogs the cue that they are done. So we ask them to sit. They're supposed to sit until we give them the release word. I use let's go. So I'm going to put him in a sit. He sits. When I'm ready for him to be done, I'm going to say let's go, and he's allowed to get up and move. So, sorry buddy. So, I'm going to start with Mr. Carter, and I'm going to walk around the room and stop and see how he does. Alrighty. I'll move those bits. Wow. Sweet. Come here, Carter. Alright, ice cream milkshake. Let's go. So I'm just walking around. I don't say anything. I don't talk to him. I walk around, back to him, sideways, and I stop. When I stop, he'll come over to you. He'll sit down. Let's go. Carter. What's up, Carter? Come here. Carter. So he just jumped on one of my coworkers, but he'll get it. It's very early. It's the first day, first half hour even. Carter, hey. So, you can hang out if you want. You can hang out if you want.
Oh, good, man.
Good boy, Carter.
Carter.
Yep, he's got him. Right, he's got him. Good boy, Carter. Good boy. He's already getting it. Beagles are smart. Good boy, Carter. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So you're going to just do this a bunch of times. And he'll start to understand that in order to get attention, a treat, he's got to sit at our feet. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet. I didn't even know it. Let's go, Carter. Let's go. This one takes lots of treats. Carter. Good boy. So this one does take a lot of treats. Lots and lots and lots of treats. Oh yeah, milkshake. What's up, Carter? Huh? What's going on, Mr. Carter? What's happening? So he auto-sits pretty well already. So the real test is going to be when I bring him back for his other session, because he's going to be excited and jump up. At that point, he'll probably start jumping up on me. You know, we're just kind of getting to know each other right now. So, but the fact that he goes into an auto-sit is really special. Not a lot of dogs do that right away. Especially because you told me his sit is not very strong. So at this point, I'm breaking up the pieces even smaller than they are. Let's go, Carter. Because he doesn't need to get much. Basically, if he gets a little bit, he thinks he's got a good treat, and he's going to continue working. Good boy. Let's go. Now I'm just treating him for just sitting down. That's all he's getting treated for. Later, we'll add the jumping. Because like I said, as he gets to know me, he'll start jumping on me a little bit more. Trying to get my attention. I'm just going to sit here and ignore him and see what happens. Good boy, Carter. Good boy, Carter. Carter, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy, Mr. Carter. Yes, you are. Good boy. So at this point, I'm not going to give him one every time. Now he's expecting. He's going, oh, okay. If I sit on the side, you know, will I get a treat? Basically, I want him to jump on me. I'm trying to get him to jump on me, but he's coming right to me and sitting. I'm giving him itty bitty pieces, and hopefully he'll start jumping. But then again, he may not. He may just know that when he comes to see me, he's got to sit. Because I'm going to ignore him until he does. So he should have got a treat there, but I'm trying to see if I can get him to get a little excited, get him a little worked up. Good boy. Good boy. So that was a little bit, you know, so he's, if I wait long enough, he's going to put his paws up on me. He'll come out of the door. Come through another door. Carter, wait. Good boy. Hey Carter. Hey Carter, how are you, buddy? Carter, how you doing? Huh, Carter? See, so I saw him think about jumping, but ended up not. So let me see if I can get you a little more camera here of where I'm coming from. Good boy, Carter, let's go. Carter, wait. Hi, Carter. Hey, buddy. Hey, Carter. Yeah, not jumped at all. He jumped that one time, went, oh, wait, I better sit on my butt if I want to get something yummy. You want to get something yummy? Huh? Do you? Who said you'd be so cute? Well, let's go. Come here, Carter. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Carter. Good boy. Alright, so I'm going to actually get away from the auto sit for a minute, because I want to come back to it a little bit later after he goes back and plays for a bit and then comes back to me. I want to see if he remembers at that point. So what I am going to do is I'm going to open up my crate. I'm going to put some treats in it and I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to let him come in and out. And every time he goes in, I'm going to put a couple more, or out, I'm going to put a couple more treats in. At that point, when he's coming in and out, and he feels comfortable going in and getting them, I am going to try shutting the door. Alright, so, let's see. I'll use one of these wires. That's Carter.
You're so cute. Where's the little one?
He is.
Where's the little one? What are you? Like a beagle?
He's a beagle. A beagle mix, I believe.
Oh.
Holy smokes.
So cute.
This is that darn crate that doesn't like to open. I mean, watch out, Bubba. Right. Doesn't like to close, apparently, either. You don't need to see me struggle with this, so I'll be back.